Well, it's Saturday. I just wanted to wish everybody a happy start of your weekend. I hope you have a good one. It's supposed to cool off a little bit here in LA, which is a relief. Not enough yet, but over the next week it's supposed to drop a little bit more, which is great for the fire people that are working, so hard 24/7 with these catastrophic fires we've been dealing with. So anything that can help them to me is a blessing at this point. We had a really good rehearsal yesterday at DW Drums, and it was funny. We had a break for lunch in our rehearsal, and rather than have lunch, I just asked Don Lombardi, who owns DW, if he would just take me on a tour of the factory. So we started walking. Then I thought, oh, I'll film this. If I'd have really known I was going to be filming and doing all this in advance, I would have set up a mic with us so I could have gotten the conversation a whole lot clearer. So I apologize for just kind of, it was a real fly by the seat of your pants moment, but I just thought it'd be fun to do a walkthrough and see the drums being manufactured. And I've told the story before, and I think I mentioned it yesterday in our little wander that Don, I thought we were in a band in '64, and he said actually it might have even been late '63, 1963 that we played together. And we did all kinds of gigs. It was a jazz quartet, and Don was the drummer in it. Fine drummer, really fine drummer. Then around 1966, I heard that he was on tour in Europe and had died in a tragic accident and had been carrying this, not a burden, but just, this weight in the back of my mind that, that he was one of the first people that I knew in the music business who passed away. And I was at Louis Belson's funeral, and afterwards I was talking to Terry Bozzio, and Terry said, oh, hey, I'd like you to meet a friend of mine. This is Don Lombardi. And my heart stopped. And I looked at Don, and this was only, not that long ago. 10 years, 15 years ago. Time becomes pretty nebulous at this point. I don't know. But I looked at Don and I said, were we in a band together in like the early 60s? And he said, yeah. And it caught me so off guard because for all these years I'd been assuming he was dead. I certainly had no idea he was alive, and I certainly had no idea that he had one of the biggest drum companies in the world and was hugely successful. It was like a cloud had been lifted, which was really, pretty fantastic, because generally it never goes that way. Generally you hear or something negative about somebody, and that's exactly what's happened. I hate when somebody comes up to me and goes, did you hear about so-and-so? And I immediately go to, they've died. And about probably 75% of the time, that's exactly what's happened. So I was so relieved to hook up with Don, and then we've truly reconnected after all these years. We did a photo shoot. He let us use their big stage a while back to do a photo shoot with the great Rob Shanahan, and we did all our promo pictures there and stuff. And then this time around, he's letting us use his sound stage and his technical people to film our concert, which will be, I will have the info out on that. It will be streaming on the 17th of October. And I'll get all the information out there. And there's going to be a early bird charge for it of $10, and then I think for the week beforehand, anybody who subscribes to watch the concert, it's $10, and I think it's going to go to 15 day of. But it went great yesterday. We really had a great time there. So, but it was really nice just because the side where we're working on is really the warehouse side of this. It's, I don't know, the two buildings I think are somewhere 10 or 12,000 feet. So it's pretty big facility. So we've been on the side where all of the stuff, the shipping and all that stuff is handled. So I said, man, I'd love to see the manufacturing side, because I've always been fascinated with assembly line and all that kind of stuff. So it was great. So we were wandering around and meeting some of the people who worked there. I mean, the first guy I met, I don't know if I was running the camera at that point. I'm not sure. I'd have to watch it again. But he's one of the first employees that they had. He's been there with Don for like 30 years. And a lot of the people have been there for really a long time. And there's some second generation people working there. So my assumption is he's a really good employer. He's a really beautiful guy. I mean, great personality and spirit and everything. So I have a feeling he's running a pretty fine company over there. And they certainly build an incredible product. So many drummers I know that were with other companies over the years have all switched over to DW drums. And I think the company began by making pedals, kick drum pedals and stuff. But so it was fun. But had I known that I was going to really be doing a real tour of the factory, I would have said, can we hook up a couple of little mics and stuff so people could hear it? Because we were having some really fun conversations, but I know it got lost in the din of the plant running. So I'm getting ready. I don't have time to do a song today because I just took the boys for a walk and just fed them, and I am now going to get ready. I'm going to put on my stage black t-shirt, not my casual blue t-shirt. I'll put on my black one that I use for dress. Again, nothing but style here. And I'm going to head off to DW. They're up in Oxnard, California, so it's a couple-hour drive back and forth. So I'm going to hit it. It should be better than yesterday, being Saturday, but you never know in LA. There's so many times I finish sessions like at 2 in the morning, and I'm heading home, and I go, oh God, this will be fast. It took me, 50 minutes to get to work, and it's probably going to take me 15 minutes to get home. And you start heading home on the freeway, and lo and behold, Caltrans has come, and they've shut down 3 lanes for cleaning and repair, and suddenly it's worse than the drive there, and you're sitting at 2 in the morning in bumper-to-bumper traffic. So anything can happen out here. But fingers are crossed that it'll be a decent drive out there today. And we will put our all into this. We've got some new material in it. That's stuff from the EP that's coming out. And just generally, it's been great to see everybody. Everybody's got their mask until the cameras are rolling, and we're keeping some distance from each other on stage. We set up farther apart than we normally ever would. But we're trying to adhere to what's right and still accomplish what we have to do to keep our machine oiled and running. So I'm going to head off and do that, and I'm going to wish everybody just a great weekend. I'll be back tomorrow with another song. I think I know what I want to play tomorrow. I heard it yesterday. I was digging through some stuff, and it'd be a fun song for a Sunday. So that's all I'm going to say about that. And let me think if there's anything else I have to report. Now, maybe I'll check in later from DW. Maybe shoot off a little video of the setup there and everything. So take good care. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you to everybody who's in positions of helping us every day. You never have weekends, it seems. You're just going at it 24/7, and it doesn't go without my appreciation. I think you're all remarkable people and the true heroic people in our society that are working so hard at protecting all of us and trying to give us some slight normalcy in our lives. So take good care, and I will see you in a bit. And I can't think of anything else, so I'm